Well, the African champions, Banyana Banyana, are arriving in the country in just a couple of hours, and we've got our team of reporters out there. We've got our very own Vusiwe Ngcobo, we've got Sifiso Ramara, and of course Thabiso Sithole, who are there out at the airport to welcome them. And I can see in my shot now is Thabiso and V standing by in a cold winter's morning at our Tambo International. But I can assure you guys that that weather is going to heat up as soon as the ladies get off that plane and come out, and we give them that warm South African welcome. V, Thabiso, good morning to you.
Morning, Leanne. Morning to our viewers. Morning, SK. I saw you a short while ago, guys, before we got to the airport. V was already here. I can tell you, she's been waiting for this. In fact, Toli Zondo is also here. It's a full team of SABC News coverage, a full team of SABC Sports and all other platforms of the SABC, bringing, as you said, the heroines of South Africa back into the country. I think they expected to land around 9:55 or so, but late on this morning. But behind us, as you can hear, well, in fact, behind the camera, as you can probably hear, it's a construction site. It's a construction site because we're expecting thousands to ascend on the airport. I think something similar to what happened when Sundowns landed.
Yes, basically. But I mean, this is large scale. It's on another level because I mean, it's the first time that the South African women's team has won the WAFCON, and it really is a monumental moment for us as South African football. But we're also excited to see in terms of what the dignitaries will be doing. We know that SAFA President Dr. Danny Jordan spoke about that prize money for the girls. I know they're excited about that. So hopefully a bit later on, we'll be chatting to him and just hearing how that's going to pan out. I know calculations have already been made about how much each player is going to be getting, around 400,000, I think they say.
And I think it's a conversation that, as you've probably seen over the days to our viewers as well, it's a conversation that has sparked a lot of debate in South Africa, in particular with prize monies. And I hate the comparisons of speaking about Bafana and Banyana Banyana, because I think our women deserve to be spoken about in their own right. They've earned that conversation about them. And we did see yesterday in some of the stories that SABC News did, that the Commission for Gender Equality in South Africa actually said, well, they'd summoned SAFA to their offices, and they asked them and said, look, we need equal representation. It's not even about the money. It's about equal pay for equal work rendered. If the ladies are playing national football, as like the men are, then why can't you compensate them the same? And we've seen a lot of South Africans that said they've taken up the mantle, saying, yes, they deserve every cent they get. And I'm sure we've heard that the 9.2 million rand will be added onto it, making 400,000 rand. A lot of South Africans saying, listen, even the money that was meant for the flag, Minister of Sports, give it to the ladies.
That should also go to the ladies.
In fact, even the 8.2 million rand that the ladies would have wanted AFCON, why don't you also include it in that part? So there's a lot of conversations about that.
And you know what I like about what you're saying, Thabiso, just talking about the women and us recognizing them. I've heard different songs, Banyana Ke Bafana. Like, let's just celebrate Banyana Banyana and what they've done without having to look at Bafana Bafana, because at the end of the day, these women have gone out on the field, they've played, they've got the job done.
Most importantly for me, I mean, I don't want to choose sides. I think for me, my heart goes out to Coach Desiree. She has earned this. I mean, I remember '93 when she started playing for Banyana Banyana. Okay, I was still in high
Swaziland.
School. Yeah, well, I was still in high school. So, but I mean, it's one of those things. She's come full circle, if I can put it that way, in terms of South African football, in terms of African football. Ngcobo as well stands out for me. So we expect to see all those ladies when they arrive here. As I said, Leanne and SK, the stage is being prepared back there behind us. It doesn't look that big, but it's big enough, I guess. The sponsors have come out. What I think, a shout out, V, to the sponsors. I mean, there's a particular sponsor that has stood by the side throughout. Sasol, as well as Vodacom. They've stood with these ladies throughout to make sure that they're there. I mean, even with us at the SABC, we do get, even if we're not there ourselves as a news organization, the sponsors make sure that they send us material. We know what the ladies are up to. So there's a lot of people to congratulate and say thank you for these girls, but most importantly for themselves, because most of them, and we always have this argument, most of them are moms at home as well. Most of them play soccer because there's no professional league in South Africa. They play soccer, which is a part-time job, you can call it that way, then go home and be full-time moms. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. We heard Gloria Brown speak about it as well the other day, saying, look, the conversation must change. We can't be speaking about this for over 10 years now. How then do we structure this to make it more valuable to our women, that they shouldn't have full-time jobs? Football should be their bread and butter.
Exactly, the same way that our male counterparts are able to do.
Yeah, so look, as I said, a lot expected a bit later on. The girls expected 9:55. V was telling me that we're expecting the CAF president?
Yes, we are expecting the CAF president here this morning, the president of the South African Football Association, the Minister of Arts and Culture here in South Africa, as well as the MEC for the province of Gauteng, Mbali Hlophe. So it's going to be a full house. We really are going to get down. We're really going to get down. And Thabiso, I'm going to challenge you to that Linda Motlhalo dance. We saw it. It was step, step, step,
my daughter will kill me if I try and dance. I'm not going to try that. But also news that came in overnight is the fact that I know a lot of people were expecting that the President of the Republic of South Africa, President Ramaphosa, would have been here, but we've since received notice that he will not be attending this particular function, but the ladies will then officially hand over the WAFCON trophy to the President. That, of course, will be at the Union Buildings on Wednesday around midday. So I know that already, as SABC News, already planned ahead. We'll definitely bring that coverage as well. So around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, you'll be with us as well at the Union Buildings, where that trophy will finally be handed over to the President of the Republic of South Africa. So a lot of expectations. I think this whole week should be Banyana Banyana week, and a lot of questions about actually maybe the President should give us a public holiday, only Banyana holiday.
I wish we could get a public holiday, but really it is a big moment. Congratulations to the ladies and every single woman that has played before the current crop of Banyana players, because it's really been a build-up.
And I think it's not even about Banyana Banyana, is it? I think it's about women in sport in general. I think those are the people who should be celebrating more in South Africa. And yeah, congratulations to all you ladies out there who kick balls, take catches, whatever you do. And we'll definitely bring you the updates and highlights from the Tambo International Airport as the construction site begins. For now, stay watching SABC News and SABC News Channel and Morning Live. Take a quick break. Stay with us.